Guys, check it out. I'm loving this, man. Stocks are up across the board. Palantir stocks up over 2.5%. Nvidia's up almost 3.5%. And just in general, stocks are ripping. Oh, almost forgot. Oracle. Oh, man. 34% in the green. So we have to break down Palantir, a bunch of other stocks. Overall, what I'm looking to do in these markets. So guys, hit the like button, subscribe, join the email stock newsletter. It's free, and check out my Patreon if you guys want to keep up with what I'm doing in my real portfolio. That is linked down below. And now, cheers. Let's dive into it. So stocks, like I said, pretty much across the board, at least the S&P and the NASDAQ, they're up right now. And again, some individual stocks like Oracle, 34% in the green, which that's pushing up Palantir, that's pushing up Nvidia. Pretty much all of these AI chip-oriented stocks are doing well today. You know, AMD's up, ARM Holdings is up. What else is up? You know, you name it. It's probably up. And we can see Palantir almost hit $170 per share. We hit 168.50 in the middle of the day, more actually earlier in the day, about 11:30 a.m. East Coast time. And if I pull the layers back a bit, you guys can see that is by far a high on the 30-minute chart, on the 10-day 30-minute chart. You guys can see on the 1-hour chart, now we're starting to break out a little bit. You're noticing a golden cross here. We're taking out the highs from the end of August. We hit about 163 for end of August, which we covered. You know, we covered this sideways channel that Palantir was in. And guess what? We're starting to break out, guys. We are starting to break out. Look at this. Starting to break out. So if we pull up these other time frames, let me pull up this, let's say, 4-hour chart and start to zoom in. Look at this. The neckline of the head and shoulders is now starting to break, which means this head and shoulders, which once was a big, worry on the charts at least, well, that's slowly going out the window now. Slowly going out the window now as, again, the neckline was at about 164.34-ish dollars, and that spot, we're starting to break out of it. So the bulls are alive, you know what I mean? They're coming back to life. We're breaking out of this channel, breaking out of the 180 SMA as well on the 4-hour chart. That's another thing worth mentioning. So, guys, it kind of looks like we're starting to gain that momentum in the right direction, at least for the bulls, right? And it's not the only stock. Palantir is not the only one that's really starting to gain momentum again, starting to break out of this multi-week channel. Nvidia is doing the same thing. Let me show you Nvidia really quickly. If I pull it up, there we go. Do you guys remember we were covering this yesterday? We covered how Nvidia was trading sideways, actually way longer than Palantir was. Nvidia was trading between 170 and 185 roughly for a good almost 2 months now. And then we broke under 170 a couple days ago. We got down to 163. You guys probably remember that. We covered it. And now we're back into this channel. We broke back over 170. Now the stock's at 176. Trading actually, excuse me, back over the 50 SMA, back over the 180 SMA here slightly on the 4-hour chart. So guys, Nvidia, we're back in that channel. Did we not cover this? Yesterday I was telling you guys how, again, we broke under the channel, under 170. I was like, look, watch out for that break back over 170. And here we are the day after we talked about that. And look, man, overall, Nvidia is holding higher lows pretty clearly. You can see it here. We have one being put in right there. We have, a couple right here. Boom, boom. You guys see that? So at this point, man, bulls are alive in Nvidia stock and Palantir stock. After being away or being on a hiatus for a little bit of time, for Nvidia, the bulls we're kind of in a drought here for a little bit longer than Palantir. But yeah, they're both up on the day. Palantir, Nvidia, Oracle. I mean, we covered them more so on my TikTok. Make sure you guys go follow me on TikTok at Stocks Talk Stocks. On Instagram as well, Facebook. I don't know if you guys knew, but I make content on all these platforms. It's not just YouTube. And actually, the funny thing is, I get way more traction, way more views, engagement, bigger audience on all the other platforms compared to YouTube. But YouTube will always have a special place in my heart. It's kind of like my baby, man. I've had this channel for like 7-8 years, and my goal is to get it to 100K subs. So we're still obviously going to make content here on YouTube. But yeah, the other platforms, way faster growing. TikTok's at like 100K. A ton of engagement. Either way, that's not the point. The point is, go follow me on those platforms. Stocks Talk Stocks on every platform, Twitter as well. Threads, you'll see me across the board. But yeah, we covered Oracle there. And yeah, I mean, the company, guys, at the end of the day, they missed EPS and revenue, but who cares, because they crushed guidance. Guidance was ridiculous. And when a stock gets guidance that it wasn't expecting, it was way better than expected, the stock gets re-rated. It gets repriced, if you will, and here we are. I didn't think it would be 35%, but here we are. It's up 35%. We're completely breaking out. Obviously, we're at all-time highs, and guess what? I was reading before this video, making this video, Larry Ellison now is richer than Elon Musk officially with this move. Rightfully so. I mean, this thing's up 35% in a day. Let's see the market cap. I'm going to pull it up here on the side. Market cap of Oracle. I think it was just under $700 billion right before the earnings came out. So let me pull it up and see with the updated price. Yeah, $917 billion. Oh man, so essentially, guys, Oracle went from a $670 billion to well over $900 billion overnight. It's insane. It's insane how that works. And here we are, and that's bringing up again all these other AI chip names, because Oracle's business, their cloud business, is expected to grow a lot more than expected over the coming years. And that's great news. Great news overall. And again, Nvidia, man, looks like it's going back to all-time highs in my opinion. I think we are going to all-time highs. My prediction here is I think we're going to $200 or close to it, or towards it at least, before the end of the year as we wrap the year up. I think that's where we're going. Palantir starting to break out, like I said. The sideways debacle is kind of over for now. We were trading sideways. Thank God we broke 164, man. That was a sticking point for weeks. We broke out of it, and now it's starting to go. And I think ultimately this could go well over 170. That's, no problem in the short term, especially if the market keeps it up. And honestly, it's all coming down to CPI, guys. CPI is coming out tomorrow. Get ready. We got PPI today. The market responded pretty well to it. Pretty good day overall, I would say. But really, it's all eyes on CPI. It all comes down to CPI, so get ready. And of course, we're going to cover that here on the channel, so make sure to subscribe and check out the Patreon. If you guys want to see how I'm building my portfolio with real money, every week I'm buying stocks and posting updates, check it out. It is linked down below on Patreon. I'll see you guys in there, and with that being said, I'll catch you all in the next video.